Let it bang way out in the sticks. 308 in a dirty I6. Ain't a thing cause we're all getting lit. In the woods with no redneck click. Let it bang way out in the sticks. 308 in a dirty I6. Ain't a thing cause we're all getting lit. In the woods with no redneck click. Let it bang way out in the sticks. 308 in a dirty I6. Ain't a thing cause we're all getting lit. In the woods with no redneck click. Let it bang way out in the sticks.
Josh White's Outdoor Adventures is brought to you by Bilson Arms, Bub and Mothers, Buckmax, Second Chance Hunt, PNR Whitetail Supreme, and Outdoor Pro Shop.
Welcome back to Josh White's Outdoor Adventures. It's been a fun season so far, and you know what? I got me a lease in Clinton in West Virginia. I've been trying to figure out where the bucks are at. I finally got a really nice buck coming in, and I've been hunting for him for a while. You know, I'm going to take you on a small hunt, and hopefully we're going to get him. And then later in the hunt, I held a contest, and one of the contest entrants, you know, they got a big buck with a bow, and we're going to share that with you. The contest that I did was whoever submitted the best content to us gets shown on the show, so congratulations to them. And I want to share with you a little bit about one of my sponsors. So this is going to be a special segment brought to you by Bilson Arms. I want to show you a little bit about them. I love them. You know, this 300 Blackout that I got, y'all have seen it before, and it's never let me down. It's a fantastic weapon. It is extremely accurate, the most accurate 300 Blackout I've ever seen, and one of the most accurate, if not the most accurate rifles I've had. So this is the Bilson Arms BA15FC. The way this thing operates, it doesn't have a rear charging handle at all, period. Instead, it's like a pump shotgun. It's all on the front, and it still maintains the same semi-automatic feature as any other AR-15. So you load it using the front forestock, and just like any other AR, you know, you could lock it back, and when you send the bolt home, you know, whatever, and you have a round in the chamber, as many times as you press the trigger is as many times as you fire it, so you run out of ammo. And what I really like about this weapon is say I'm hunting and I have a jam or something, I can quickly, without taking my eyes off the target, just cycle it really quick like that. And that's what makes this rifle, this setup, extremely good for hunting, protection. If you're law enforcement, this would be a great option. It'd be a great option for military as well, but yeah, it was just a great weapon. Bilson Arms also come out with a new suppressor line this year, and I'm still waiting on mine to get cleared from the ATF. But how that works is you have to pay a $200 tax stamp to the federal government, and then the ATF has to do their background check and all that, and then once they clear all that and they give the approval, then you get your suppressor. So I have yet to been able to use the suppressor yet. Bilson Arms also makes a well, you put a trail camera on it, and it's a stake that goes in the ground that you can mount your trail camera on, and it's really useful for when you don't exactly have a tree where you want to point it. So oh yeah, they also have a rotating buttstock. I've I haven't actually used it, but I've had my hands on it. It's a really interesting concept. So just where your buttstock is, so you would take your buttstock off and put theirs on, and you would if you would rotate your rifle, your buttstock stays stationary, but your rifle swivels, which would be really useful if you have secondary sights. So you be sure to check out Bilson Arms, bilsonarms.com. Get you one of these BA15FC rifles, and you won't be disappointed. It's been amazing so far. So let's go hunting, we say. Well, I can't find it. I have grid searched this whole side of the mountain, and this is where he ran. I heard him crash. I don't know, he couldn't have gone far. I'll wait until the morning. I'll go home, do what I gotta do, come back out, see if I can find him. If not, then I gotta assume that he's alive. I don't know. It was a really tight squeeze in between them two little trees. Well, one was a big tree, but it was a tight squeeze to send around through those. Not through the trees, but in between the trees to get a good shot. It was broadside of his barn. I checked the trees. No bullet holes. So for no bullet holes in the tree, there has to be a bullet hole in the deer. That's my thinking. So it was a risky shot. Not so much for being a vital shot. If I hit the deer, it was going to be vital. But it was a risky shot because a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, I'd end up in that tree, in one of the trees. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. So it literally was at the end of shooting light. I mean, any later and I wouldn't have been able to see this deer. I seen horns and I was like, man, that has to be him, you know. And so I had a really small shooting lane, been able to, you know, shoot at him. You know, I had to shoot between two trees that was literally, I mean, it was, man, that was the tight shot. I wasn't able to find him, wasn't able to find hair, blood, nothing. So I missed, unfortunately. That's how it goes. It's hunting. They call it hunting, not killing, right? So it's unfortunate that I missed. I mean, you know, he started showing back up on the trail cams and whatnot, and so this year he survives. Next year that guy's gonna be a monster. I'll be excited to get on him early season next year and I find it. a lot easier, at least for me, to predict where a buck's going to be in early season than later in the season, because they start going in the rut, and they become unpredictable. You don't know where the buck's going to be. It's anybody's game at that point. And later in the season, they're just so spooked up, and they're starting to go back to their early season patterns, but they're so weary. You never catch them in the daylight, and if you do, you're one of the lucky few that gets a chance at that deer. So he lives. Now let's go join our boy Dando, see what he's got cooked up for us. That he's a contest winner, and man, he got a good buck this year. Let's check him out. Let's watch the hunt.
Josh White's Outdoor Adventures is brought to you by Bilson Arms, Bub and Mothers, Buckmax, Second Chance Hunt, PNR Whitetail Supreme, and Outdoor Pro Shop.
It's the morning of November 3rd. We're back out here near Punxsutawney, back up on top where I shot my buck last year. We've already had deer in here. We've already had a good buck in here this morning. There's been deer around us pretty much since before daylight. Just now broke daylight, so it's a little windy. It's really cold. It was about 28, 29 degrees in the truck. First frost of the year. So it's the right time of year. We got the right weather. And we're in the right spot. So we're going to hang tight. We're going to try and ride it out all day. Or at least until we freeze. Oh my God. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. We had a 9-point come in, the big one that we've had on camera all year, running a doe. He came in behind us, the doe saw us, and she trotted off. We've had deer all around us all morning. We look up over here, there's a small doe, and Mike says, hey, there's another deer with it. Ended up being a pretty nice 8 or a 9-point, I didn't really count.
At least 8.
Yeah, he's at least an 8-point, a little bit out past his ears. That's a good buck for archery season, I think. I think I made a good shot on him. He came into roughly 30 yards. I put the 30-yard pin, tucked it. He was a little quartering away. Oh man, that felt good. We decided we were gonna sit all day. All the apps that we have between the two of us predicted the best movement between 11 and 2, and it's probably 12:30. So we're gonna hang tight here. There's still deer in the area here. If a doe comes in, I might shoot a doe. It's just been that kind of day. This is one of the craziest mornings I've ever had in the tree stand, but we got it done. We waited about an hour after the shot. We watched back the video. Didn't find any blood rate at impact, but we did watch the video and follow down where the deer went on the video, and we found a blood trail. So we're gonna start tracking. Feel pretty confident about the shot. I tucked it right in behind the shoulder, so we're gonna see how it goes.
You found him?
Middle of the hill.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it looks like the deer's down. We're gonna follow the blood trail down just in case that's not him, but we're pretty confident that's where he's gonna end up. I don't think that would be another deer, but good blood trail. Good shot. I mean, he made it further than we thought, but sometimes that's how it goes. They get pumped up on adrenaline after the shot. They can make it a good ways. They're strong animals, so we're gonna turn the camera off, get down there, and see. We'll get back on you whenever we get there. Well, we made it down the hill. Deer stumbled down onto a bench down here. As you can see, it's a pretty nice 8-point, clean 8-point. Rage broadhead did what it was supposed to do. I was able to tuck it right up into behind its shoulder. He was slightly quartering away, which you guys will see on the tape. But I mean, overall, it was a great morning. Saw a lot of deer. It was cold, crisp, just those mornings that every hunter wants to be out in the woods. And we're tickled pink to be able to get another deer down with a bow. It's the second deer this year for me with a bow. I got a doe earlier in the year and was able to put a good shot on a good buck this morning in Pennsylvania. So I'm going to go ahead and get him tagged up. We're going to make the journey back up the hill, go down, grab the side-by-side, get this deer taken care of, and we'll head on, take him back to Rector. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
If you like the show, check us out on Facebook. Give us a follow. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.